Alrighty, hello everyone. Welcome to Sinful Gaming. Hope you're all doing well. Hope everyone's staying safe, and most of all, hope you're all fighting that war against the Great War. Let's get down to some hobby. Continuing to work on our Elder. So we're just starting to apply some yellow to these helmet crests. All the Dire Avengers we have. We're just starting to work our way across all these models, getting the cross hat, the sort of two tones into the crest, the black and the yellow. Exmorphic, hello mate, hope you're doing well. What are you up to this evening? Just slowly making progress through all these Dire Avengers. Evening, not even lunchtime yet. It is 10 o'clock at night where I am, so it is evening to me. How are you though, mate? Hope you're doing well. Oh, nice, cool. I don't know what you're talking about there. So, adding the new game systems into them. This way people can find sort of what games they want to play, what they want to know about. But yeah, it's been a good couple of days' progress over the past week. We've finished off the Necrons, starting on the Eldar. Coming along very nicely. Just get the first coat of the Avalanche Sunset down on the crests. And then we'll put another coat over before we. But yeah, just slowly working on these Dire Avengers. Not slow, we made pretty good progress on them. The blue's done on them. Oh, that was a horrible thing down the bottom of my screen. No idea what happened there. But yeah, so been fun painting up some stuff that's not AOS. Yeah, so we have this 40k stuff, and then I've got some Marines to finish for 40k after the Craft Worlds and the Harlequins. And then I'll be on to getting Conquest stuff done. Slowly but surely, working our way through all these crests, and then we got to do the helmets white and the shoulder pads of the 3 X arches I got here white as well. We can start picking out all the little details. The cloth will be white as well on them. But yeah, so I'm really keen to get an Eldar army. Eldar are one of those armies that never had a fully painted one of. I used to collect them as a young. When I was younger, it would be nice to actually have a fully painted Eldar army finally. So slowly making our way around the model. So what have we got to paint? I've got the Guardians and the Wraith Lord here that I've been working on as well. And the actual Craftworld colours, I'll be doing Ulthway because I have an Eldrad. Morning, Soren. How are you, mate? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Nice, man. That is pretty early over there. It is currently almost 10:30 p.m. Just doing some more work on the Eldar, getting some more progress done. I'm currently painting helmet crests. Working our way very slowly through. Oh, nice. Well, that's not too bad. You get to stay home. Positives. Don't have to go out today. Fortunately, I have work in the morning. Oh, nice. Painted our first unit of Source Warriors. Awesome, man. I've been thoroughly enjoying painting things besides AOS at the moment. This change of pace with like a bunch of 40k minis has been welcome. Just to sort of keep me going. I'll have Conquest to paint up next. And then after that, probably some Elder Scrolls and some Marvel Crisis Protocol before we get back to some AOS. I do have to sneak in a small Stormcast army into the painting table at some point soon. I've got some Dracothian Guard and some Vanguard Raptors to paint up. That's fair. I'm enjoying the Primaris Marines. They're really fun to paint, the Primaris Marines. I've got a Emperor Spears army on the way. We've got an Indominus box set plus a couple of extra pits and pieces to paint up for my Emperor Spears. I'm working our way through 30 Dire Rangers. I've got 10 Guardians and a Wraith Lord. Then I've got 10 Warp Spiders, Eldrad, a Warlock, a Farseer, and then a small little Harlequin's Force as well. Eldar, and I've got 2 Wave Serpents, 2 Vipers, and a Crimson Hunter. Awesome. Morphic, thank you very much, mate. Nice, yeah. Daughters Kane are definitely in my future for AOS. I've got a decent army of them I want to get painted up. I think Soulblight will probably hit before them, though. Oh, Morphic, that is horrible, man. I hope you are doing okay. Well, I will try to do as many hobby hangouts as I can at UK time so you can come hang out with me as much as you can. I'll try to keep you as entertained as I can, man. We should have an Elder Scrolls bat wrap up tonight, early morning, probably late night for you. Something to watch for you. Xmorphic, I will try to give you something to do. Nice. Yeah, catching up on bat reps and stuff like that. I hope you feel better. Have you had your vaccines and all that, man? To help sort of deal with it and not have it quite as severe. Oh, nice. That was such a fun game. Hope you're feeling better soon. Anyone else who's there watching, say hello. Let us know what you're doing and how you're going, what you're hobbying on and stuff. Love to hear from everyone. Where I live, we're about to go back into open. My state's about to open back up in a week. Hey, Elden Morning. Yeah, the Dawn Riders one is completely legit, mate. Hard to use, but it is legitimate. Oh, that's horrible. Everyone's allowed. Yeah. Over here, everyone's 16 and up is just allowed to get their double dose. So heaps of people have been. But well, at least you've had your one. I hope you're feeling better soon, mate. Just look after yourself. Dawn runners are pretty good, man. Like it all depends. They're good depending on what your local meta is like. If you don't have too many like big blobs of units against you, they're not quite as effective. They're a unit that'll, I guess, Dawn Riders will see that up and down sort of thing of like when they're really good and when they're really bad, depending on what the meta is. Hey man, just speaking the truth, I am terrible with a computer. Half the stream stuff you see is set up by the wife. She's the real whiz. There's a reason I play tabletop games and not video games because I'm terrible with computers. Nice. Yeah, that's always good, man. Yeah, and it'll like Dawn Runners will be great against some of your opponents. Not so great against like something like Stormcast, but they start hitting into like armies like Grots. They love playing against like Grots. Underdog Painting, hello mate. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, don't forget to drop a like on the stream. It helps people find it when we're live. I will sort that out, Morphic, for you. Can't do it now, but yeah, I'll sort that out with you. I'm not streaming directly through Facebook. That's why. Just directly through YouTube. So that's why I can't do it at the moment. StreamYard. Oh, nice. Looks pretty quick. Sounds sweet. Elden Warden. Actually, give me a sec, Morphic. I might be able to do something. There you go. That should have made you a moderator for it. That should have fixed that, Morphic. And fix that little bit of trouble. Good egg, man. What would I do without you? Hello to everyone jumping on. If you're there in chat, let us know what you're hobbying on, what you're doing. I'd love to hear from everyone. See a few new faces jumping in. Hey man, you're the reason the Discord actually works nicely. I had no idea what I was doing. That's awesome, Soren. I am glad to hear. It actually can't be there for Christmas, but at least you got one of the two. Like, been home for the birthday. It's almost nicer. That's his day. He gets to be home for his day, which is cool. Oh, nice. Sounds like a good little haul there, Morphic. Oh, I'm getting plenty of games in. I mean, we're up to what, bat rep 40, and like that's not all my games. So I've played at least 40 games, if not, and like on the channel alone. I think at a friendly level, like the games are really fun, and maybe at a competitive level, I think there's an issue where at the competitive level it looks like it's really balanced because every army's doing well and every army's got these results. But in truth, I think at a competitive level, it's not that interesting at the top of the tables. It's all mortal wound shooting, like overwhelming mortal wound shooting, unmovable blobs of horrors, unkillable guidance. It's either immovable or just mortal wound shooting up the wazoo. I don't think the meta is interesting. While it may be varied and there may be quite a few armies up there, it's not interesting. They're all doing the same things. just in different ways. I don't particularly think the competitive meta is interesting at all. I think it's quite boring at that level. But at a lower take, I really enjoy the game in its current form. I think it definitely has some nails that need to be hit on the head. But it is good. What is that? Orglex. I am painting some Dire Avengers at the moment for my Crawford Eldar army. Yeah, like, and it's not just Lumineth. Like, you look at Daughters of Cain. Daughters of Cain aren't even a combat army anymore. It's all about the bow snakes. Like, Lumineth can be fun to play if you run a mixed Lumineth list. Lumineth can also be horrible to play in certain lists as well. Like, the same can be said for Zinch. There are Zinch lists that aren't fun, but there's like those top tier lists that are like really competing in tournaments aren't fun. And like, you can say, oh, we're going there to win, we're playing the most, I guess, destructive army possible, but at the end of the day, it's a game. It should be fun. If one person's not getting to play with their toys and the other person is, it's not going to lead to a positive outcome for the community. No, I don't use a wet palette, mainly because I am terribly colorblind. And as soon as the colors are out of the pot, I can't see what I'm doing. I would have to like stop and label everything. A wet palette is not useful for me. Yeah, and see that's the problem with it. Like, you don't want these things to start affecting like people playing games. And like, I don't think Technos and Sentinels are bad, but there are certain lists that include them. Like, and it's that fine line of like what you want to do, what you want to play. So now we're just going to Last to give us a nice last smooth coat. Really watered down layer of Ushabti bone, just to give us a nice smooth finish. Yeah, like Seraphon can be up there with the list, but there's a lot of Seraphon lists that are just fun to play. I think the only army that has like a problem in the current meta with like just doing well regardless of what you run it is Gargants. I think you have something like the stats are showing you have something like a 70% chance to go like 4-1 with Gargants. Oh yeah, you should always have some sentinels. You're playing elves, you should have archers. Oh, I've got water here. And most of GW's paints are already thinned. I'm also using a wet brush as well, which will keep the paint. Yeah. Paint only if you and the paint will only like dilute anything if you're like putting whole splodges on. Ciao. No worries, Elden Warden. Catch you later, mate. Have a good day, mate. Yeah, probably just you now, Morphic. It's been a bit of a slow night, but oh well. There's a couple others apparently in the chat. Ugh, that's horrible, man. That's good. Like, good you got to sleep. And you're like not quite as buggered from it all. Yeah, do not overdo it. That is the worst thing you can do, though. Maybe just do like some base coats and some minis. Don't like stress yourself with like doing all your light highlights and all that sort of stuff. Just oh, nice. Outriders in a Hellstorm Rocket Battery Crew. Sounds wicked, man. Oh, so just got bone paint all over my finger. I've got an old Warhammer Fantasy Empire army I'm going to be painting up soon, which will be fun. A fun project. Nice. Do some painting, man. Be good. James, listening while driving to work. Thank you very much, man. Just painting through some Dire Avengers. But yeah, looking forward to giving a crack at 40k and really just getting some games in. We should have probably some up next week. We should have our first 40k bat wrap up next week, which will be fun. Maybe we'll have the Eldar done by then. Maybe we'll get a couple out. Oh. But yeah, it'll probably be Necrons v Tyranids for our first one, at least. We've got the Necrons and the Tyranids done. Which is pretty awesome. Got Lady Witchfox Art doing some more channel art for us for the other new games we've been trying out on the channel. So but yeah, so we'll start again. Should be able to finish the bone and get some more work on these Dire Avengers done. Hopefully I can smash out this Eldar army come next week. I hope is the timeline I'm sort of aiming for. Be trying to get a lot more painting done. Yeah, if you're there in the chat, say hello, let us know what hobby you've been up to lately. See a few new faces popping in on this Wednesday night hobby hangout. Shigamaru, yeah, I'm keen to get painting up some Marvel. It'll be in the pipeline. Yeah, I'm really keen for Marvel Crisis Protocol. That'll be a super fun game. Marvel, I mean, definitely the Defenders will be the set to get. I mean, Daredevil. He is my favorite superhero. And probably the Guardians as well is another one that sort of attracts my attention. And he has Guardians. So at the moment, building up the yellow. Second coat of Avalon Sunset just over the black to make sure it's nice and strong before we continue moving on with the crests. Yeah, I hope they bring out more of the X-Men as well for the game. That's a big one. I want more X-Men stuff. Love to see like a full like Spidey squad in the game would be really cool as well. So like Agent Venom and Scarlet Spider and all of them would be really cool. I've seen the actual like Spider Squad would be pretty cool. But yeah, so we're probably just going to finish off these helmet crests, get the second layer of yellow done, and then we'll call it a night because it is getting late and I actually have to go to the day job tomorrow. Yeah, I'm a chef by day. That's actually what I do for work. Maybe one day I'll be a full-time YouTuber, but it is not today. More people that watch stuff on the channel, the more YouTube members, the more patrons that we have supporting us, though, the closer we get to that potential outcome. Yeah, there will definitely be a Elder Scrolls back wrap up you can check out. I can guarantee that. Yeah, man, that is the day job. I've been chefing for 16 years? A long, long time. And that'll do for the night. Thank you everyone for coming, hanging out, and hobbying with us tonight. We will be back again real soon. But thank you to everyone. Don't forget to drop a like on the video if you haven't already. Subscribe, all of that jazz. But thank you everyone. Stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey. Ciao for now.